Hey guys, today I want to talk about information hoarders and what exactly is an information hoarder. And you're going to know by the end of this video exactly what it is and who were probably the original information hoarders. Okay guys, so what's an information hoarder? You know, I remember when I first got out of law school and I was always trying to suck up information to learn things. And I found that what would happen is when I'm representing a client and I'm in research mode, so I'm researching and learning, researching the law, researching various things to try to come up with an argument, draft a motion for my client. But while I'm researching and while I'm looking things up, this is before internet, okay? But while I was doing that, I would come up with various pieces of information that didn't apply to the case at hand, but I'm like, oh, this is good to know. This is cool. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. And years ago, this was in the form of newspaper clippings, article clippings, journals, and we would take those, we would clip them, we would put them together, and we'd set up a folder. And we would always keep these folders because you never know when you would need it. Little by little, technology advanced, and so we would either do it in Word documents. Slowly, we would get into the internet, and this is even before the age of Google, of course, so we never would say Google something. But whenever we would locate certain aspects of information that didn't apply, we would save it and save it and save it because you never knew when you were going to need it. An information hoarder. That's exactly what I was. And I thought it was unique. And I thought it was cool. And then I realized I was reading an article one day where there was an attorney speaking about attorneys himself and other attorneys, and he basically stated, this is what we do as attorneys, we're information hoarders. Now, he didn't say it in a positive light, but nevertheless, he said it, and I said, wow, that's what I do, and that's what I am. By the way, he didn't use the word information hoarder. I coined that, whatever that means, but I did it here first. You heard it here, information hoarder. And the original ones were attorneys. But now let's fast forward. And I realized that this is what I'm still doing today, but not even in my capacity as an attorney, more so perhaps as in my self-development road or in growing aspects of my business, of my practice. But I will go down the rabbit hole of YouTube videos or reading various blogs, and I'm always looking for information, and I'm taking that information and I'm learning more, and I'm watching more, and I'm learning more, and I'm watching more. I might need this, or this is cool, and that is cool, and this is cool. But then what happens at the end of the day? I don't know. I don't remember it, right? Who remembers all that? And then I say I'll save it, and then I know I saved this somewhere. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? And then at the end of the day, I can't even find it, so it becomes useless. But yet we still save. Now it's a little different when as an attorney who's an information hoarder is not only am I hoarding all this information for the one day and maybe, but of course I am taking the information that I need today in order to best represent my client, put together my motion, and win the damn thing. Awesome. But what I am doing or rather what I'm not doing, I guess, in a personal development aspect or in a business growth aspect or in learning is I am not utilizing that information right on the spot. I'm taking it and I'm hoarding that information, but I'm not keeping it right on the spot. So this is what I suggest. I suggest that you take a video, you take a book, because this applies to books as well, and you read it, or you watch the video, and you're like, wow, this is cool, and then stop for a second, pause, and think, why is this cool? Is this something useful that I can use now? Let me put this into action now. Let me not just save it for later, because later is never going to come, and that later becomes more and more, and we get overwhelmed, and we're stuck in this overwhelmed of knowledge everywhere and multitasking left and right, and in the end, nothing gets done. This is a tragedy. It really, truly is, and I believe it also leads to depression because we are not taking action and moving forward. We are not growing, but now we're learning more, we're seeing more, and we're not doing anything with that knowledge, which really just becomes an overbearing weight. Stop it. Stop it now. We have to stop this, myself included. I need to stop doing this. I'm going to watch a video, I'm going to read a book, I'm going to take action on that book immediately on the spot and apply it to my life and how I can take action on that and put myself to that next level, and then I'll read the next book or I'll watch the next video. That's the key, okay? That is the key, to take action. Do something about it. There's tons of cliches that I can think about, something along the lines of all talk but no walk, or all talk and no action. But that's exactly how it is today. I mean, we're looking at the principles, and the principles transcend time. Don't be an information hoarder. Do not just hoard that information so that you can think, hey, I know it, or one day I can use this. That one day is today. Today. Do not put off until tomorrow what you can do today. Get it done now. And you will see how you will all of a sudden find new videos and find new books to help you go even to the next level. And you'll be happy with yourself. Happy because you made the decision to take action based on what you just soaked in, that new information. You're gonna get a sense of positive feeling, and that helps as you move forward and prevents you from being depressed, knowing that you're working to the best of your potential. That's the key, guys. There is no good, bad, this person, that person. It's you within yourself. Are you working to your best potential? Are you being the best that you can be? That leads to happiness. That fights depression, although not where I wanted to go with this particular video, but it's the truth. But the step is to take the information and move on that information. Take action today. Leave a comment below. Let me know if you've done this, if you agree, if you disagree. That's fine. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Or if you're planning on taking action, go read a book, watch another video, watch one of my other videos, okay? And take action on something that they've taught you, a trigger point. Some videos, some books are going to be very, very, very specific, and they'll literally give you a step-by-step guide. But other ones may give you just a little glimmer of something that you're like, aha, right? It's very possible, and this has happened to me many times. By example, don't take this literal, but I can have a book on apples, but it's going to give me an idea about oranges. So it doesn't necessarily mean it has to be about apples. But what needs to happen is if I got that, boom, that eureka moment on the oranges, I need to take action immediately. I will forget. Even later when I go back and I'm like, oh yeah, I wrote a little note here about oranges. I don't know, what the heck does oranges have to do with apples? I don't know, because you're not in the heat of the moment. You're not in the passion of the moment. Do it, read it, take action. That's my challenge for you today. Be good. See you on the next one.
Yeah, I got to sit in the boss chair.
Hey, you!